Good morning, my dear students. My name is Polaj Vishwas, Assistant Professor, JS College of Engineering, Department of Mechanical Engineering. And today discuss of this topic, the quality management systems. And this is my lecture number 18. And a few outlines here. And one is the quality objectives and the quality manual, organizational structure and responsibilities, the data management, the process including purchasing and the product quality leading to customer satisfactions, the continuous improvements including the corrective and preventive actions, and quality instruments and the documents content also will be discussed according to this some outlines is here. And the first is the quality management systems. A quality management systems is a collection of business process focused on consistently meeting customers' requirements and enhancing their satisfactions. It is aligned with an organization's purpose and strategic directions. The ISO 9001 is to 2015. It is expressed as the organizational goals and the aspirations, the politics, the process, documented informations and resources needed to implement it and and maintain it. The early quality management system emphasizes predictable outcomes of an industrial product productions line using the simple statistics and the random samplings also will be concentrated according to the quality management systems. And the another things is here, the by the 20th century the labor inputs were the typically the most costly inputs in most industrialized societies, so focus shifted to team corporations and the dynamics, especially the early signalizing of problems via continuous improvements cycles. In the 21st century, quality management system has tended to coverage with the sustainability and transparency initiatives as both investors and the customer satisfactions and perceived the quality is increasingly tied to these factors of quality management systems remain regimes. The ISO 9000 family of standards is probably the most widely implemented worldwide. The ISO 19011 audit regimes applies to both and deals with the quality and sustainability, and their integrations also will be here. And the other quality management system, that is the natural steps, the focus on sustainability issues and assume that other quality problems will be reduced as results of the systematic thinking, transparency, documentations and diagnostics disciplines also will be concentrated according to the quality management systems. The term quality management systems and the initialisms quality management systems were invented in 1991 by the Ken Crozier, a British management consultant working on designing and implementing a generic model of a quality management systems within the IT industry. And the another things will be concentrated according to this the quality objectives. And basically we can think the quality what is the quality of this the product you have to concentrate according to this the product is launched in the markets, and the what will be need regarding to this the object of quality objectives also will be here. And basically the ISO 9000 family of quality management system is a set of standard that helps organizations ensure they meet customers and other stakeholder needs within the statutory and regulatory requirements related to a product or service. And basically this will be concentrated according to this the organizations ensure to meet the basically this will be the meet to the customers and as well as the stakeholders, and also this will be required for this the satisfaction of the product, that like the your customers is the fully satisfied, and this will be concentrated according to this the quality objectives. And according to this will be by using to this the products like as the product and the service, the all things you have to concentrate according to this the requirements related to a product or the service. And another things you have to see here, the ISO 9000, and basically this will be comes is the very earlier, the ISO 9000 deals with the fundamentals of quality management systems, and basically this one also will be discussed according to the fundamentals of quality management systems, including the 7 quality management principles that will be the concentrate according to the quality objectives, and the fundamental quality management systems, including the 7 quality management principles that underline, and this will be the underlying the family of standards. ISO 9000 on deals with the requirements, and this will be considered according to the requirements that organization wishing to meet the standard must fulfill. Also will be here. This will be the 9000 norms. That's like the requirements that organizations wishing to meet the standard. This will be must the fulfill. And another thing, the quality manual. And basically a quality manual is a documented that states the company the intentions for the operating the process within the quality management systems. Basically the company intentions for this the operations, this will be process will be done within the quality management systems. That like it can include the policies for all area of the business that affects your the ability to make high quality products, and that's like you have to always concentrate according to the high quality of products. There is the poor quality of products not will be sent according to your the business area. That like the different area you cannot be sent to the poor quality of products. That like the high quality of products and meet your the customers, and this will be the meet your the customers, and ISO's requirements also will be concentrated according to the quality manuals, and that's like the concentrate for this the good quality products, just like the customers, and the ISO requirements also will be here according to this the quality manuals. And another things will be concentrated according to this the organizational structure. An organizational structure defines how activities such as task allocations, and that's like the task will be given to organizations, and during to the workers, and another things will be required for the all things will considered to the coordinations. Without coordination a company cannot be survive a long time, and also your product not be the survived in our environments, in our the markets not will be the long time. This is the very much difficult for the surviving or the due to this the allocation, and also this will be required to this the allocation as like as the coordinations, and the supervisions also will be essential for this the supervisions are directed towards the achievement of organization aim, and just like that you have to require to this the achievement of the all things will be concentrated according to this the organization aims. The which type of product you have to launch in your markets, and which type of dedications also will be required, which type of coordinations will be required during to this the employee, and all things, and also the which type of supervisions also will be required during to this the produce the good quality products, and like the achievements of the organization's aims also will be concentrated. The organizational structure affects the organization's actions and provides the foundations on which standard operating procedures and routine rest also will be considered according to this the organizational structure. The affects organization actions and also required to this the provides the foundations on which standard operating procedures and routines rest also will be there. It determines which the individuals get to participate in which the decisions making process. The decision making processes also will be required during to this the organization structure, and thus to what extent their views shapes of the organization's actions. The organization structure can also be the considered as the viewing glass or the perspective through which the individual sees their organizations and its environment also will be concentrated according to this the organizational structures. This will be considered as the viewing glass, and or perspectives they are through which individuals see their organizations and their environment also will be considered according to this the organization structure. And the another things will be considered according to this the organization responsibilities, and this will be correlated during to this the organization structure as like as the responsibilities, because each and every employees have some the responsibilities during to the sustain the company in our the society, that like or the environments, and also the your markets. For you have to always dedicated for your the organizational structure, that like or the responsibilities you have to give to this the fulfill your the responsibilities, that like the model of structure. And the you have to always consider the your structure also will be the model, that like you have to the done this job when you have to taken some order from this the higher authority, then you have to always the mention the this will be concentrated according to your the your systems also will be considered. And the another things also will be here, the model of structure also will be required. The all organizations follow a model of the structures. And another things will be there, the allocations of duties. The allocations of duties, this will be the another essential things, the according to this the organizational responsibilities. Just like the delegations is a key factor in organizational responsibilities, also will be concentrated according to this will be the delegation also will be here according to the organizational responsibilities. That like you can consider according to this the allocation of duties, the delegations is a key factor in organizational responsibilities. The coordinations also will be another thing you have to see during to this the coordination, that like the an organization does not run as a single entity, therefore without the coordination of the whole worker, that like or the upper management to this the lower management, and also the root level workers, the all elements during to this the all employees also will be required to this the proper coordinations according to your the organizations. Then you have to stable your the company during to this the long run, and also this will be stay in this the furthermore. For this the organizations does not run as a single entity without the coordination. For this the coordination is the much more essential for the organization responsibilities. And the another things you will be considered according to this the operations. Order of operation is essential to organizational responsibilities. This will be things, the operations also the required for this the essentials to organization's responsibilities during to this the organization responsibilities. And another things will be concentrated according to this the data management. The data, what is the data management? Data management is the basically best practice. The what is the data management? Suppose your the data will manage the properly, you have to the know the which type of equipment also will be available in your industry, the which type of worker also will be available in your industry, the which type of works you have to done during to these the systems, and also the during these times the all things you have to concentrate according to this the that like a data. Under this data you have to manage properly, and this data management is the best practice for this for your the organization activities, just like your the quality management systems. And during to this the data management for the best practice, just like the create a discover a layer to identify your data, and you have to create and also the discovery layer to identify your the data. A discovery layer on top of your organization's data tier allows, and this will be allows also that develop a data science environment to efficiency repose your data. And this will be concentrated according to this the develop a data science environment to efficiently repurpose also your data. You have to concentrate. And another things, the a data science environment automates as mass, and use autonomous technology to maintain performance level across your the expanding data type. And basically the you have to use to your the autonomous technology, that like the your technology also will be autonomous, there is the no dependent to this the another places, and the another systems also will be there. And this technology to maintain performance levels the across your expanding data tier, the autonomous data capabilities also will be here. the use discovery to stay on top of compliance requirements also will be here. The new tools use data discovery to review data and identify also will be here during to this the data management systems or the data management, and you have to tools use the data discovery to review data and identify the elements. And the another things you have to consider according to this the process, that like the including processing, and the process you have to consider the including processing, that likes the you have to process post the quality product you have to can be processed, that like the your process can be you have to process during to this the systems you have to run during the long time, that like you have to consider according to this the procurement process also will be considered. The basically the procurement process follow workable includes the BPMN examples. The procurement process flow overview also will be considered according to this the BPMN example of the procurement process flow overview. And another thing, the sub process model, that you have to concentrate according to this the sub process model, preparations of procurement requirements, and the procurement procedure selections is considered according to this the sub process models. And another thing, the sub process model the selection of key suppliers based on defined business rules, and the basically the sub process model the another things will be considered according to the selection of the key suppliers, the you have to selection the key suppliers, and this will be depends on the based on defined business rules also will be there. And another things, the sub process models also will be considered according to the registrations of tenders and selection of suppliers also will be considered according to the sub process models is here, that is like the registration of tenders and the selection of suppliers also will be considered according to the sub process models. And the another sub process models also will be here, the review of financial cost, and this will be reviewed, just like the financial cost also will be here, and communicates and placing an order, and just like the you have to commitments and the placing an order also will be concentrated, and the note pages for you to make MAP and the modify your the process models also will be here. And another thing, the process automations and the systems integration recommendations and the considerations also will be concentrated according to the process automations and the system integrations, that like the recommendations and considerations also will be considered. And another things, the product quality leading to customer satisfaction, that like the product quality also will be considered according to the lead, that like the customer satisfaction. Your customer is not will be fully satisfied in your product, that your product not will be launched in your the markets, that like this product not will be survive the long run during to this the markets, that like the product always required to this the quality products leading to the customer satisfaction. The customer satisfaction provides a leading indicator of consumer purchase intentions and loyalties also will be here during to this the customer satisfactions, that like the provides a leading indicators of the customers purchase intentions and the loyalty will be considered. Another thing, the customer satisfaction data are among the most frequently collected, the data are among the most frequently collected indicators of market perceptions, and their principal usage is twofold also will be considered according to this. Within the organizations, the collection, analysis and the divinizations of this data send a message about the importance of tending to customers and the ensuring that they have a positive experience with the company's goods and the services also will be considered according to this the product quality leading to this the customer satisfactions also will be here. And another things, although the sales or markets share can indicate how well a firm is performing currently, satisfaction is perhaps the best indicator of how likely it is that the firm's customers will make further purchase in the future. And another thing, the mass research has focused on the relationships between customer satisfactions and retentions. Studies indicate that the ramifications of satisfactions are most strongly realized at the extremes. On a 5-point scale, individuals who rate their the satisfactions level as 5 are likely to become return customers and might even evangel for the firm. And another thing, the second important metric related to satisfaction is willingness to recommend it. The metric is defined as the percentage of survey customers who indicate that the would recommend a brand or to friends. A previous study about the customer satisfaction states that when a customer is satisfied with the products, he or she might recommend it to friends, relatives, and the colleagues. And basically, this will be very much more essential for this your the customer satisfaction, and during to your the customer is satisfied, then he or she is the much more advertisementer during to your the product user. At like the this satisfied with the products, he or she might recommend it to friends, relatives, and the colleagues. This can be a powerful marketing advantage. That's like a the powerful marketing advantage. The individuals who rate their satisfactions level as on, by contrast, are unlikely to return also will be here. Further, they can hurt the firm by making negative comments about it to prospective customers also will be there. And basically this will be required for this the similar type of advantage individuals the basically who rate their satisfaction level as on, by contrast, are unlike to return. Further, they can hurt the firm by making negative comments about it to prospective customers. Willingness to recommend it is key metrics relating to customer satisfactions also. Another things will be considered according to this the continuous improvement. The continuous improvement is necessary for this the all type of product during to your the product is produced at like us. This will be required for this the R&D sectors to improvements for this the customers review, and also this will be required for this the continuous improvements. And these continuous improvements effort to reduce number of errors, non-conformance, non-compliance. This will be concentrated according to this the continuous improvements, etc., including corrective actions and preventive actions also will be required during to this the continuous improvements. That like the including the corrective actions also will be required, and another thing is the preventive actions also will be required. Ideally, corrective and preventive actions removes the variations created by a human elements also will be here. Consider a part missing a true hole. A part missing a true hole. The dispositions reworks the part by drilling the missing holes also will be here. And the corrective and preventive actions also will be considered. The corrective and preventive actions are a powerful quality tools which can lead to continuous process improvements, and timely rectifications will be required which improve project outcomes. That like we will be required to this the project outcomes also will be here. That like the process improvement and the timely rectifications also will be required during to this the corrective and the preventive actions also will be concentrated. The different companies and the different industries engage and partake in different corrective and the preventive action procedures also will be maintained. Basically, the all things will be concentrated according during to your the products. You have to always require during to the corrective actions, and also you have to require to the improvements, and their rectifications also will be essential, with the improved project outcomes also will be here. And another things, the corrective and the preventive actions procedures in constructions or oil and gas may look quite different to the actual corrective and preventive actions. Basically, the corrective and the preventive actions procedures in a constructions or the oil and gas may look quite different to the actual corrective and the preventive actions taken in manufacturing or the mining, but the end goal is the same. And the another things, the goal of a corrective and the preventive actions procedure is to the eliminate detected conformities such as defect, and the basically this will be required for the eliminate the detected and also the conformities, the few defects also will be required, and the eliminates the causes of detected non-conformance or other undesirable situations also will be required. And the another things, the proactively create the preventive actions to eliminate the causes of potential non-conformance and undesirable situations also will be concentrated according to this the protective create preventive actions to eliminate. And another things together, this outcomes results in better procedures and better outcomes for projects and their business, and this will be considered according to this the corrective and the preventive actions also will be required for this will be goal. The basically these outcomes results in the better procedures will be considered, that this will be considered according to this the better outcomes for this the projects and also their business. And another things is the essential for the quality instrument, and basically the you have to measure your quality of products, and like the your all things with the measuring unit is the good quality measuring instruments also will be used during to your the product is produced, and also during to this the measuring instrument is the best quality, then also your the good quality products you can be measured, and also the quality instruments you have to maintain. And a measuring instrument is a device for measuring a physical quantity, and basically the physical quantity is here in the physical science. That's like a physical sciences, the quality assurance and engineering. The basically the this quality assurance and engineering measurement is the activity of obtaining and comparing physical quantities. Now that's like the obtaining and the comparing physical quantities of real world objects and events will be considered, and established standard objects and events are used as units, and the process of measurements gives a number relating the item under study, and the references unit of measurements also will be considered. And another things, the measuring instruments and formal test methods which define the instruments used are the means by which these relations of numbers are obtained. All measuring instruments are subject to varying degree of instruments error, and measurements uncertainty is here. These instruments may range from simple objects such as rulers and stopwatches to electron microscopes, and the particles accelerators also will be here. The virtual instrument is widely used in the development of modern measuring instruments also will be here. And another things will be essential for this the document control, and basically the all company and the all industry have to require for this the proper documentations, and also require to this the control of documents. And the following are the important aspects of the document control: reviewing and the approving the documents prior to release reviews and the approvals also will be here. The ensuring charges and the revisions are clearly identified. The ensuring that relevant versions of applicable documents are available at their points of use. And another thing, the ensuring that documents remain legible and identifiable, ensuring that external documents such as customers supplied documents or the supplier manuals are identified and controlled. Also, the preventing unintended use of obsolete documents also will be here. And the document management systems, the a document management system is a system used to receive, track management and store documents and reduce paper. And this will be required the reduced paper, and this will be documented by this the DBMS system. Most are capable of keeping a record of the various versions created and modified by different users. History tracking also will be here during to this the capable, and just like the records also will be here during to this the various versions. In the case of management of digital documents, the such systems are based on computer programs, and basically this will be based on the computer programs, and also you have to storage in your the hard disks, and also you have to see your the data very easily, and also you have to the all things you have to document it. The term has some overlap with the concept of content management systems, and this will be the overlap with the concepts of content management systems. It is often viewed as a component of enterprise content management, that like the ECM systems, and related to digital assets, and also related to digital assets management. Another things, the document imaging, the workflow systems and records management systems also will be here. And the next class discuss the ISO 9000 series of standards. Thank you, dear student.